Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Okay, this is what I'm going to try to do. This is some fabric that I had from Salvation Army, and it was actually a tablecloth. But I thought it was a lot of fabric in it, and I thought it could be used for something. I bought it about a year or so ago. This is some fabric. They were two panels that were sewn together. I separated them. And you can see that I pressed them so they look better, look nice. And this is a yard of fabric that I bought from Hobby Lobby for $6.99 a yard, and that was 30% off. I have 1 yard. Now I'm going to attempt to make a curtain, a window treatment for my kitchen window right here. And let's see if I can do it. I'm going to try to make it out of these 3 fabrics. Let's see what's going to happen. I'll show you what I got when I get done. Don't be scared. Alrighty. We'll be back. And I forgot to mention that this fabric also came from Salvation Army about a year ago. I bought it at the same time I bought that tablecloth. And I don't know, those pieces were like $1 or $2, not very much. So let's see what happens with my project. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty fabric, got a little texture there, which is nice. So let's see what happens. Alrighty. Okie doke. Here's the curtains I made from the fabric I showed you. And I have to say, I am very pleased with what I came up with. Now, as you can see, I did not incorporate all 3 fabrics that I showed you earlier. I played with it. I did a couple of different things. I actually even got a valance sewed for the top of the window from the tablecloth with the lace on it that I showed you. And although it was sweet, it just honestly, it just didn't do it. It was, I think, a little too formal. And I will show you a picture of that. So you can see what I'm talking about. And I think you'll agree it was all right, but it just wasn't it. And I struggled to incorporate the flower print into the curtains, that yard of fabric that I had, but I just couldn't do it. Now, and that fabric is the same as it is on my back door. Now, here's the thing. The fabric, 30% off, was $6.99 a yard, so may as well say $7. It was going to take at the least 3 yards to do my windows. And honestly, I didn't want to spend that much. I didn't want to spend $21. So I was able to do these curtains for $2. And I really, really like them. Now, what I did was, I took the, I can brighten it up a little bit for you. I took the lace, you can see here, I took that off of the tablecloth. And I put it on the curtains. And these curtains are from that one long panel. Remember I told you I took them apart? And so I took the lace and I added it. I embellished this fabric with the lace. And considering the trim and the design of this fabric, I really like it. I think they turned out really great. Now, I ain't no seamstress or sewer, but I do okay. And So what I did was, this is a panel and this is a panel. This part was a part of that panel. That part was a part of that panel. And the panels were originally, when I got it at the Salvation Army, they were attached end to end. So I detached them, and then I measured my window, and I knew that I only wanted it to go to the sill. See, I just wanted it to go to the sill. And so I measured it, and then I measured my curtains the way I wanted them to be. And then I made these two bottom panels, and then I put the lace on. And the top, because I wanted the valance to be, it had to be longer, and one piece I sewed in the middle there and attached them. And it worked out perfectly. So I am very, very, very happy with it. Get a little closer there and you can kind of see, I think, how they turned out. They're really, really nice. And I'm very, very pleased with them. So that is it. I finally have window coverings. Now that fabric I bought, that I just got the 1 yard, I am going to incorporate that in the kitchen. I'm not sure how or what direction I'm going with it, but I'll get there. It's going to be waiting for me. So I will get there. But I like the white. I love the way they turned out. I think they look very sweet and very old-fashioned without being too frou-frou. Because I'm not into the frou-frou, but I do like the sweetness of the fabric and with the lace added. So now, here's the thing. I've got this big, long, fairly long wall here. There's nothing big in this kitchen, but it's a fairly long wall here. And then this side of the window, there is a shorter wall, of course. And so, but then the door is open. When the door is open, I just closed it for now because I wanted you to see. When the door is open, that end of the wall is covered. And I usually have the door standing open so that the cats can get down to their litter box, and just makes access to the basement easier. So I thought, well, I do have plans for this this wall here. I've got plans for it. And I have plans for this wall. So, but that's going to come. I have, my son and daughter-in-law made 2 pallet shelves for me. And they're not very deep, but I think they will look good up there. However, if you know anything about pallets, they're heavy. So, and they're not huge, they're just like half size or quarter size. They're really, really cute. So I know that I will be able to make use of those. Now, those are kind of heavy, so those are going to have to be put up there in such a way that I make sure that I go into the studs and, you know, just to be safe. I want them to be up there right, so that's going to take some time. This side, I already know what I'm going to put up there. It's something that I already have in my house, and I'm just going to change its location to this wall. Now then, I'm a firm believer in shopping at home, and chances are, if you look around your home, you probably have a lot of things that you can use in various areas of your home. And here's the thing, chances are if you like it in one area of your home, you're going to like it in another area of your home, because most people are pretty consistent in their decor, the style of decor, the colors that they use. So usually you can transfer from one room to another room. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I haven't gotten started on my cabinets yet, and the reason for that is I wanted to do the door fronts and the drawer fronts in the garage and take them out there. But it has been so humid. It's really heated up here, and it's been so humid. They would never get dry properly. So there is no point in starting those until it cools off enough to where I can take them in the garage, have the garage door open, and just really go to town on them. So, but I will get there, and but at least I have a covering over my window. I really like it, and it's so pretty. And of course, they easily open in the center. You just open them right up just by, you know, sliding them. So, but it's enough. The valance at the top is enough to keep that bright, bright sun out, and the curtains below are enough to keep the sun out, but it's more diffused light. It's not bright or completely non-existent. So anyway, that's it. I hope you like them. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll talk about it down there, right? All right, listen, I love you. If I can do it, you can do it. Come on. Kitchen curtains for $2. You gotta admit, that's pretty doggone good. Do I get an attaboy on that deal? All right, I love ya, and you just remember that little is much when God is in it. All right, love ya. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss a thing.